Welcome to my cockpit. I'm your host and narrator, Captain Tobias Steele. Relax with me as I take you on a sensual and exciting voyage across the galaxy. Unleash your science fiction fantasies with these action-packed tales featuring mature and provocative adventures. Viewer discretion is advised. The History of the Darkstar Commandos, Story 1. In the year 3800, the war between Earth and Xeondrax had been raging for over 280 years. What had begun as a territorial dispute over habitable exoplanets had spiraled into an all-consuming struggle for dominance. Humanity, despite its resilience, found itself on the losing side, shedding colonies, trade routes, and military strongholds at an alarming rate. The Xeondraxians pushed deeper into human-controlled space, their sheer brute force overwhelming every countermeasure Earth deployed. With desperation mounting, Earth's Union Military Council authorized an extreme measure, the activation of a restricted super-soldier program. It was a gamble on the future of the human species, a final, desperate effort to shift the tide of war. The program was known as Project Chimera. New Nigeria, Africa. Edson Research Facility. Earth's largest and most clandestine bioengineering lab had been the birthplace of countless genetic advancements. Here, military and medical scientists toiled away in secrecy, their goal singular: to create warriors capable of surviving and thriving where normal humans would perish. The failures of past augmentation projects were well documented. Cybernetics had limits. Genetic enhancements failed to withstand the rigors of deep space, and the dream of natural human adaptability across the harshest environments had fizzled. But with the advent of the Chimera program, the possibilities seemed limitless. The inspiration for the name came from Greek mythology. The chimera refers to a creature with the body of a lion, the head of a goat on its back, and a snake for a tail, making it a hybrid. Earth scientists, however, turned that legend into reality. The program began by harvesting hundreds of thousands of male skin samples from across Africa and the Middle East, seeking the most resilient genetic markers. Through accelerated in vitro gametogenesis, AIVG, those skin cells were reprogrammed into pluripotent stem cells, capable of developing into any type of cell in the body. Those cells were then guided to form into eggs or sperm. The process did not stop at traditional augmentation. Instead, the scientists utilized tetragrammatic chimerism, fusing 3 fertilized embryos into a single genetic entity. Each soldier would be a living amalgamation of 6 distinct DNA sequences, an unprecedented step in bioengineering. Over 10,000 unique soldiers were created in the first wave. Their development was accelerated in artificial cocoons, designed to optimize muscle growth, bone density, and neurological advancement at an astonishing rate. Within 10 years after emergence, these beings, though still maturing, were already the size of fully grown human males. Each soldier was granted the opportunity to select his own name, a deliberate choice made by Earth's military psychologists to instill a genuine sense of identity, individuality, and personal pride. Recognizing the significant psychological challenges faced by beings without traditional human origins, Earth's Union Military Council made transparency a cornerstone of Project Chimera. From the earliest stages of cognitive training, the soldiers were taught openly and honestly about every detail of their creation. From the initial harvesting of genetic material to the meticulous fusion of embryos, and finally their accelerated maturation within specialized artificial cocoons. Earth wanted its warriors to fully understand their origins. No secrets would cloud their perception of who they were or how they had come to exist. The intention was to eliminate confusion and uncertainty, fostering trust and loyalty between humanity and these extraordinary individuals. Throughout their rigorous training, instructors continuously reinforced a critical truth. Despite their unconventional births and genetic enhancements, the Chimera soldiers were unquestionably human. They were created directly from humanity's own genetic legacy, and thus carried within them humanity's spirit and potential. Their instructors emphasized compassionately yet firmly that, though their origins differed greatly from typical human reproduction, each soldier was as much a child of Earth as any naturally born individual. Moreover, their instructors made certain that each warrior understood just how deeply humanity cherished and respected them. They were constantly reminded that their sacrifices and bravery did not go unnoticed, that Earth revered them not as mere creations or weapons, but as beloved sons, vital members of humanity's collective family. This messaging became central to the soldiers' identities, imprinted permanently within their consciousness. Empowered by this sense of belonging and self-awareness, the Chimera soldiers took pride in their chosen names, each unique and deeply personal. United by their shared heritage, yet celebrated for their individuality, they embraced their roles as humanity's ultimate defenders, proud warriors forged by human ingenuity, strengthened by clarity of purpose, and bound by loyalty to Earth. The end of part 1. Please feel free to leave a comment, like, or subscribe. It helps share this story with other science fiction listeners. To view part 2, click the thumbnail on the screen or visit the playlists on the main channel. As always, thank you for watching.